Well, hello everybody. Thanks for stopping by. We're back this week working on the miter station. So what I'm going to do is build up a series of last work. As you kind of just saw me putting it in already, right here, right? So I'm putting boards here, one here, and we'll fill in between it, and also fill up underneath here, right? So in the end, we'll literally have 3 inches thick from the carcass board being 3/4, then a full 1.5 inches of lattice work, and then the top board be another 1/4 inch, right? We'll have in many areas 3-inch thick wood, which means that even like this little small deflection over here will really get rid of itself here pretty quickly. All right, cool. Well, let's keep going at it. Cool, so I got the last all done above the cabinets here. It's nice thing to get the legs done for the bin storage over here. So it's the same height as these cabinet walls, plus also be putting a little dado in to keep a little shelf in here up in place.
Have you seen
cool.
the eyes of pain? Have you heard the cry of pain? Have you felt the aching hunger and tears falling like rain? Can we find hope for tomorrow? Can we find a helping hand that can ease the pain and sorrow for every woman, every man? I'm waiting and waiting.
So I just got in the flow of building that I forgot to film stuff, so I figure we can talk about it now. So the first thing I missed filming was the work surface boards. It's pretty straightforward, right? Just cutting it to dimensions and laying it on top. What you did catch me doing was, once I laid it on top, I then used the router blade to smooth off the edges to make sure it was a perfect flush fit. This becomes very helpful once you put the hardwood border on. But even after doing the router bit, you can still see there's a couple cracks between the work surface and the border, but I think that's okay. So in the bin storage, you can see that the middle shelf here is resting on a vertical board that's daddled into the legs. I also did a cutout of those boards as well. So as you can see, I don't have the best miter saw, so even when cutting 45-degree angles, there's a little deflection in the blades, so you get little hairline cracks in all the corners. When connecting two boards, I like to cut things at a 45-degree angle just to make sure they have as much surface area to match up as possible. Do the same thing on the work surface here. For the border, I just pre-drilled the holes with countersink bit as well, and screw it right in the side. It holds on pretty solid. Once the board is attached, right, there's always going to be a little lip, just because the board is going to be slightly warped compared to the surface. So I sanded it all nice and down. Started with 80, working my way all up to 400, so it's nice and buttery soft now. So the next step for this project is to build the stand for the miter saw. Let me get it in place for you guys to see what I'm looking at. So I just clamped this board here just to make sure it's level with the work surface, to give a visual of what we're going to be building next. So basically I'll be building a stand for the miter saw to sit on and up bolting down to it. I'll end up using a board like this again to make sure it always stays flush with the work surface. But the plan is to actually make a sloped stand, right? So just gravity fed dust collection, both sloping down this way and coming in. So I can just put a bucket down below to collect all the sawdust. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment below.